Initiate the creamy goodness crunch.
Hello there. Happy Halloween. Are you ready to be scared? Frightened? Terrified? By a video game, perhaps? Well, I have just the thing.
You know, this isn't really what I had in mind when I was thinking of scary. It's a little bit too happy. Eversion is a PC side-scrolling action platformer, and it's very reminiscent to the Super Mario series in some of its elements, actually, because you hit blocks to make currency pop out, you jump on these cute enemies, and you master your platforming skills to progress through levels, and it's all with adorable visuals and happy music. Even the story has ZT here, and yes, his name is ZT, saving the princess from something that's bad, I guess. And you know what? That was read from Wikipedia, not actually told in the game, just interesting little note. The platforming is solid and the levels are really well designed, so if you like platformers, you'll love Eversion. And if you don't like platformers, why don't you like platformers? They're really fun. It's interesting that I'm playing this for Halloween though, because it's not scary. It's a weird choice for Halloween. Me. Bizarre.
But Eversion has an element that sets it apart from other platformers.
There are parts in levels where reality has to be everted. This changes the music and look of the level completely, and there's some real attention to detail in that. The fact that they completely remade each level for each Eversion that is in that level is, well, it's pretty cool. But it also changes what can be done in the levels. The first Eversion, for example, lets you walk on the clouds.
Hey, you! Get off of my cloud!
But seriously, I don't know why I'm playing this for Halloween. It's really not scary at all. It's fun. It's also really good. Getting through the stages is super fun, and figuring stuff out through the Eversion element is really nice. But it isn't scary.
Maybe I should play something else, you know, like...
Keep going.
Who was that?
Oh, I see. Now that's kind of creepy. The music is a little more spine-tingling, and the look of these graphics is wonderful. It's really quite immersive. Plus, the Eversion lets you walk through the bushes. Rock on! And listen to that music. Too good, really pulls you in and invests you in playing. The progressive scariness is really, it's getting creepier, and it's not to mention, the game gets significantly harder and makes you think a little bit more around this part in the game. There are some puzzles with the non-moving enemies and making them move to the right spots so you can get to the right gems. It's all super fun. You know, it is getting creepier, I guess, but it's still not really scary. I want to be scared by a game this Halloween, not just play a slightly creepy game.
That cute little box's eyes came out.
Why no gem come out? I killed it. I'm sorry, Box. Oh, God. Oh, that music. Just listen. Creepier than hell itself. Man, the noise those hands make is like a demon's laughter. It's so creepy. And remember what I said about the hardness in this game? Well, it's really hard now, like Super Duper makes you mad hard, and yet every death feels like it's my fault. And even when I get really frustrated, it puts me back at the last checkpoint, so it's no problem. I want to keep playing, despite the difficulty. And once you're over the creepy frickin' hands and creepy frickin' Cyclops enemies and creepy frickin' background, you're simply in a state of wanting to beat the game and just enjoyment. Oh god, I'm really scared now. Remember when this game was all cute and cuddly? What happened there? This is what I asked for, I suppose. Can I just stop and say this game is fantastic? It's terrifying and so good too. The platforming is challenging, but when you finally master a stage, you feel so accomplished. And now, the final type of Eversion. The music goes away, the enemies are creepier, the scary hands are flying through the air, and in the background is nothing but a faint heartbeat. Not to mention the horrifying messages that pop up instead of the word ready. One of these pre-level messages creeped me out so much I actually quit the game, like I mashed the escape key very quickly. The final level is by far the hardest and the scariest, of course. Like, seriously, it's really freaking creepy. And then, there's that final cutscene. Eversion has spectacular level design, controls, and gameplay. The music, the visuals, and the atmosphere really bring you right into the game and make it an incredibly enjoyable experience. The fact that you can shift reality, not only changing the music and aesthetic of the level, but also changing the way it's played, letting you access new areas, keeps the game engaging. It makes you want to keep playing and see what else it has to offer. It comes to mind when I think of really good scary games, and I'm not usually a huge fan of the horror genre, but this one got me. It's also extremely replayable because there's tons of stuff to collect. Well, there's two things to collect and a lot of those things, and there's also multiple endings, which is a nice touch. It's also replayable because it's extremely short, which might be the only downside. I'm really hoping that at some point there's an Eversion 2, though I highly doubt it. It's creepy and fun, and right now it's only $5 on Steam, so you should go buy it and play it this Halloween. Hey, I rhymed! Also, when the game ends, it just shuts down. It doesn't go to the title screen, nothing like that. It just quits like the application. Talk about scary.